Very early in the administration, at the time of the Bay of Pigs, Kennedy was extremely angry that some of the people he had discussed it with in the Oval Office, who gave him the impression that they supported it, after it failed, suggested publicly that they had opposed it. And at one point said to his secretary, Evelyn Lincoln, that, damn it, I should have a tape recorder so that I'd be able to tape these meetings, and then I would have the actual proof for when I write my memoirs. And it taped from June, as I recall, or July of '62, right through just before he left for Texas. It was an absolutely primitive system. It was not actually in the Oval Office or the Cabinet Room. It was in the basement. And the connection was to Evelyn Lincoln's desk. And there was a little red light on her desk. And when JFK would reach under the table and press a button, the red light would go on and she would activate the tape machine. Presidential tapes are an interesting question in and of themselves. In 1981, the process of declassification of the tapes was beginning, and it was apparent to me right away, after listening to just the first two meetings of the first day, I can remember saying, wow, these tapes, this is going to just blow the roof off so many assumptions. I was working on the tapes from 81 to 83. It took 2 years to listen to all of them. Then by 1996, which was 13 years later, the process was ready to finally result in the opening of a huge number of the tapes, almost all of them. It is, to me, to this day, one of the most frustrating things about the Missile Crisis tapes is how many of the myths, particularly the myths that were established by Bobby Kennedy's book 13 Days, and then completely disproven by the tapes, are still currently defended by a lot of people. This is not my interpretation. This is what's on the verbatim tape recordings. Robert Kennedy was not a dove, he was a hawk, from day 1 to day 13.